Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is DUBSTEPBOY13, but since I'm new to the YouTube scene, you may refer to me as Dub. And today, we're hopping back on raw data. And this, we'll call this episode 4 of playing raw data. So previously, I think I remember that we've played as Saja, which is the melee specialist of this game. Yeah, right here. I already have her maxed out. And the last mission we played on was Skybound. Now we're about to head off into Nuke Fusion. You see, I was going to play as Elder to show off his kit. But I don't know, it's just me, but I think there's some tracking issues with this game. I like how Sajo, like if I have like the sword in one hand and I hold it above my head and it's supposed to do like a charge slash, it doesn't do it. But with Elder, he's just a whole nother ball game. He has a pretty good kit. I like his crossbow, but sometimes it just gets a little clunky and stuff. Sometimes when you're like in a tense situation, you just need to fire off shots. It just doesn't work. But I'm still gonna explain his kit to those who still want to play him once you get the game. Alright, so Elder with his bow placed on his left side, while I'm dominant with my right hand, which I have all my settings, so the bow is going to be on my left. So I'll just reach down with my left hand, pick it up, and then I pull the string. Depending on how far I pull, it will depend on the damage. So if I pull it back all the way, the arrow tip will look like this. That means it has max damage. Alright? Now, if I grab the string, pull it all the way back, and pull the trigger with my left hand, I get additional arrows as well, but those do the exact same damage as is already pulled all the way back. And you shoot in a much more larger radius. Alright. Now, if you're not too much of a good shot with the multi-arrow shot, you have this. It's placed on my right shoulder. Alright, so what this is a targeting arrow. Alright, this targeting arrow helps you target enemies. So if you place it up to the string, pull the trigger, pull back, it'll do that little explosion thing. Once it does that, whatever enemy that's closest to it will be marked. Then once they have that circle on their chest, you pull back, get the trigger, then all the arrows will go directly to that one target. And not only that, if you're in a pinch, you have a little gadget right here. I don't think you can see it, but it's on my right hip, the right side of my hip. If I pull my hand to my hip, pull the trigger, it'll activate this device that will make a clone. Alright, this clone, it takes like a fairly good amount of damage and it mimics your movements. Alright, and once it explodes, it does like a little bit of damage. Or I can explode it manually by press on my hip again, like so. Not to mention, he has a few power-ups as well. He has like a area of effect thing. Alright. Enough talking about Elder. Let's get straight into the mission. You see, I would play him, but like I said, there's some tracking issues within this game. So the only easier characters to play is Bishop, Boss, and Saja. Because they don't have too many tracking issues. You can just get on and play. Sometimes with Elder, it just depends on how you stand and how you aim. Because sometimes you have to actually like stand sideways and take your mark. Sometimes if I have one hand behind the other, sometimes this hand right here will just like get lost behind this hand. Because it's only the PlayStation VR only tracks lights. So, or maybe I might put my camera a little bit more higher. I don't know. Or maybe I have to get lower. You know? Alright.
You are now descending into reactor number 7 in Sector F data chamber. This massive central reactor chute serves as the spinal center of Eden Tower, where all data converges. The solar energy beams you see before you are sourced directly from our network of orbital rings.
All this data they're collecting, this should be illegal.
Well, that was a dramatic entrance.
Damn, it only partially worked. It's gone into some kind of emergency mode.
Oh,
Alright, let's get straight into it. Because these guys do not shut up.
Brace yourself.
The only time you get
Oh
to
my God.
enjoy silence is when you're in a
Extremely
mission.
volatile. Hang tight.
Alright. Let's see if I still get this.
Attention intruder. Until now, your actions have been merely a nuisance. Be advised that
what
Eden
for
Tower
damage?
is now
That's
operating
great.
under code orange, high alert. You have been classified as an enemy combatant. And you dealt with your Put down your weapons. To the intruder in Sector F. I repeat, turn yourself in, and no harm will come to you. I can even promise your associates amnesty. Resist, and we will have no choice but to... Stop at once! You must stop what you are doing!
Alright.
That was close. I'm just gonna take a little nap now.
Do you even know what it was like in the old days? When people had scarcely 100 years if they were lucky. Destined death. And all because they were born in the wrong century. The wrong decade.
More of them incoming. Don't let them reach those beams. If you watch which beams fire, that'll tell you where the synthetics are headed. Go! Does this guy ever shut up?
I want you to picture the people stuffed in their boxes, primitive technology, desperate as one might desperately board a leaky raft out of another century. Facilities where cooling failed. Brownouts, no electricity, bodies baking in heat, decomposing in tin cans. Corpses set fire to fire. Lost. Even the lazy. Even the souls.
Charge mode begin. Clear the area.
We will get you. Prepare to be disassembled.
I remember the pain of my father. Can you imagine? To know immortality will come, but not in your lifetime. To miss eternity by a hair's breadth. He never cried for himself. The pain I saw was for those he missed. The souls he never saved because he was too slow. Because the arc of progress wasn't fast enough. And now, his soul. Tell me, intruder. Do you have your consequences will be swift?
You have no more to lie.
Perfect.
I feel better, feel so good.
Terminate with bridges.
But why?
Charge mode begin. Clear the area.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but
Alarm? What alarm? How can you say that? What is there to be alarmed about?
But I've been keeping an eye on the energy field, and it's staying on longer and longer intervals. I think they're getting the power back on.
We'll be trapped. We need to get out of here.
Increasing radiation
I can't breathe.
No, yeah. I'm definitely not imagining it. It keeps changing shape.
My father had a dream for the future. One where humanity walked hand in hand into the stars. He built this place with his life and his sacrifice. What have you created? You know nothing but destruction. You are the guidance of past. You dare summon this tower!
Protocols engaged. Mega slam. Exterminate. Exterminate. Slam mode activated. Deploy the human line. Destroy the human. Kill the terrorists. Impact imminent.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that'll be all for today's video. Hope you guys liked the video. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave on the and turn on the post notifications to when I'll, so you'll know when I'll. I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm a little exhausted a little bit. Playing as a melee specialist does take the wind out of you. But as I was saying, leave a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you know when my latest video comes out. Alright? I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, Dubstep Boy.